What is going on, guys? So it's about that time. It's about the end of the year. We have 11 days left until we get to 2022, which is going to be a phenomenal year for Dokkan Battle. But before we get there, we got to go through a couple of things, and one of those things is the step up banner. I'm going to talk about the step up banner, who should be summoning, who should not be summoning. And again, before I get into everything that I'm going to be saying, you can take it with a grain of salt. You can listen if you want. Me telling you, what to really summon on and stuff like that, that's not me trying to control you or anything like that, and trying to make you summon or not summon on any banner. You summon on whatever you want. I mean, it's your Dragon Stones. Do whatever the hell you want to do with them. But for me, it's just giving a little bit of advice on what to summon for and not to summon for, because I know everyone hears step up banner and they go absolutely crazy thinking they have to go absolutely in on all these banners. So getting into the nitty gritty of this one, I'm going to go ahead and start this off by saying, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, especially if you're new. And if you already subscribed to the channel, then you should have already hit the like button by now. At this point, I appreciate you guys that have already hit the like button. I already see that every time I do a little comment, I post it, pin it down there. I already see it. Some of you guys have already hit the like button before the videos really started, and I greatly appreciate that. Now let's get into everything. So last year's 2020 step up banner was it was a bit of a fiasco. If you weren't here last year, there was a big issue with actually, let's go right here because this is what it is. With Ultra Instinct Goku, we had Ultra Instinct Goku pretty much shown on, I think it was like a promotion banner or something like that, saying you can it was something like you can get him in anything or whatever. It was weird. It's something about a spot or something. But either way, it was messed up with the summons, and everyone was summoning on it, and they had to give out a massive refund to everyone right there. So I'm going to go ahead and say right there before I get into the rest of the video, anytime that you hear a banner has anything messed up in terms of summoning on said banner, it doesn't matter if it's a step up, Dokkan Fest, legendary, whatever, double rates banner, it don't matter. If it is messed up and it's messing your summons up, and it is a issue right now, like at any point in time, summon on that banner, because you will guaranteed get your Dragon Stones back and be able to keep everything that you have summoned on that banner. So pretty much you're summoning for free if it's some kind of issue, but you got to do it before they fix the issue, or they tell you in the maintenance, or honestly in some kind of like message saying like, hey, in the news, like, hey, before anybody is summoned before this time or anything like that will be getting something. So make sure you always do that, just in case. And that'd be like the only time I would probably tell anyone to actually push on summoning on any banner, is when there is an issue regarding the summons. Because if it's an issue, people paying for Dragon Stones, buying them and summoning and stuff like that, whether you're free to play or not, you summon on that banner, you're going to get a full refund. That's what happened last year. And again, people were getting everything back. Like, people pulled massive amount of LRs off the banners and stuff like that and got all their Dragon Stones back. So that is, again, the only time I will actually tell anyone to really immediately go and summon on the banner, because everything is free. You're getting all that reimbursed right back. So hopefully nothing like that happens this year, because that's not what we're actually hoping is going to happen every year. But if it does happen and you hear something about it and it's an issue and everyone's talking about it, you definitely need to summon on the banner before it goes and gets fixed from Bandai and Akatsuki. But with that being said, the step up banners are pretty much the end cap, the recap of the whole year pretty much of summoning, except for, I think it's about a 6-month gap where you don't necessarily get some of the new units, stuff like that. So for say like LRs, like one of the best ones from last year was that if you go down here to LRs, you'll see Nappa is down there, obviously Ultra Instinct Goku's down there, you have Bomku down there and stuff like that. And then if I come over here and I go to the JP side, you'll notice that they have Broly down there. They also have Rose up here. And again, it's because that 6 months gap that I think it goes for JP. When it comes to JP side, anything that if I'm not mistaken, it comes out after the 350 million or worldwide download celebration does not count into it. Same thing with global Dokkan battle, that anything that comes out after, I think it's the maybe the anniversary, should not be included in the step up, because they're considered, you know, still fresh and new. So like Hit and Goku, Goku and Piccolo and stuff like that, they probably will not be in this banner. But like Gohan, I want to say, I think did Gohan come out a little bit after? Yeah, I think so. Gohan and like Kid Gohan and all them, like maybe Videl and all this stuff probably shouldn't be. Like Kale and Cauliflower probably won't be in on this banner, but you know, Bojack, Broly, Intelligence Broly, both the GT Goku and Vegeta, you know, all those units should probably be in on the new step up banner. Pikkon and Janemba, you know, all these guys should actually be here for this step up banner, so it'd probably give them a lot more value. And again, it is a recap for all of the whole year, pretty much. Well, sort of half a year or whatever. So what I'm saying is that if you are someone that literally summons on everything, and you can come down here and clearly see that you've gotten probably every one of these units, and you probably got majority of Rainbow, yada yada yada, it's not a banner for you to really summon on. Like, and I think some people necessarily know that, but some people have the summon itch and they just summon because they want to summon. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have all these units to not summon on the banner. If you have all these units but you don't have them Rainbow or anything like that, then it doesn't hurt you to actually summon on the banner, whether you do 1 or 3 rotations on the banner. It doesn't necessarily, you know, affect you all that much, because you know you're going to be getting dupes. It's only for people that go in on the individual banners, that if they already have these units Rainbow and stuff like that, then there's no real issue, there's no real like drive for you to summon on this, even if there are LRs that they're going to be adding in here. Because if you've already went and you summoned on the LRs beforehand, and you already got like 1 or 2 dupes in, or even just 1 dupe in general from that LR that they're going to be adding in on this one, it's not really necessarily a big dub, because like, yeah, you're going to be getting an LR, and by the way, you can get multiple LR. So I'm just saying, hypothetically, the minimum, the lowest aspect that you can possibly get in terms of just getting that guaranteed featured LR unit at the end for 200 Dragon Stones, you can still get multiple ones if your blessings is kicking off like that. But in terms of that lowest end and not going for like hypothetically the best possible case scenario, you know, it's not necessarily worth all that much. But it's for people that are new to Dokkan Battle, or necessarily missed a lot of things over the year of Dokkan Battle, to actually go ahead and summon on collectively. Now, with that being said, will I summon on this one? Yes, because there's still multiple LRs that I'm actually missing, and I'm like, all right, I'm missing LRs. If you can go through, and I always say this when I talk about banners and stuff like that, about should you summon on this banner or anything like that, I always say weigh your pros versus your cons, because that's the way to tell if the banner has a lot of value to you. If I go through this, just say right now off the top of my head, every last one of these units down here, I have probably Rainbow? No, except for Super Vegito. No, excuse me, Super Gogeta. Super Gogeta, I think, is not Rainbow. I think maybe Cooler is not Rainbow. Just about everybody else, I'm pretty sure, is Rainbow. Coming down here, I'm missing maybe a dupe of Vegito Blue and maybe Super Vegito, and that's and Turles. I think I need a couple dupes of Turles and maybe Rose, and that's about it right down there. Oh no, Omega Shenron, still wait for that Easy A, but Omega Shenron. So weighing that, like, possibility, there's about what, 4 or so units that I can get a dupe of. Like, out of all of the units that are there, coming down here, it's like, oh, there's still a massive amount. I have a lot of these units, Rainbow as well. Should I actually summon for it? Getting down here to probably the newer things that's going to be happening down there, and if I'm correct and stuff like that with Pikkon, Janemba, and all those in there, maybe adding to that little gap there, yeah, I could use some dupes of Bardock. I can use some dupes of Cooler down here. I can use some dupes of Look Back at It Piccolo, Titanic Zamasu, and I think actually maybe a dupe or 2 of Trunks as well. like I can use dupes of these guys, so I'm cool with summoning them. Oh, also, and beers, I can use dupes of beers, so that gives me a little bit more of like, okay, incentive to actually summon a little bit to get there. Going down here, just for the LRs that they're showing from last year, currently right now, I do not have Nappa and Vegeta, so could use that. I don't have the Cell down here. I don't have Buff Frieza, so that's 3 LRs right there I don't have. And again, they should be adding in Rose, which I don't have, so I'll be happy with that. They should be adding in Turles, Tapion, like I don't have those. Also Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta physical, like I don't have those. So again, you start to see a little bit more of LRs that I don't necessarily have, like Mighty Man, still old, don't have him. That gives me a little bit more value to actually summon on this banner instead of looking at it and being like, it's a hard pass for me. So I'm looking at the LRs and I'm like, the last 2 steps for me are probably the best case scenarios that I probably need to summon to pick up, you know, either some units that I necessarily don't have or units that I need dupes up. And with 3 rotations, 600 Dragon Stones, that's not necessarily a bad option for me currently right now. But for your own side, you can probably look at this and be like, okay, what do I need from this one? And if I do need it, or if I just need the LRs or something like that, is it, you know, is it for me? Should I really be summoning those, or should I still try my luck in hitting a double rates banner that has literally all of the LRs currently still in it? So in my honest opinion, if you're just LR hunting, your best case scenario is to always hit the double rates banner that's literally still currently active right now. And if you are looking to actually try to get, you know, your first copies of units all the way up here, and also again, you got to add, because we're looking at last year's, so this will change and they'll have new units in there. So if you look at that and be like, I missed out on Broly, I missed out on, you know, the GT units, I missed out on these guys, so I need to actually really summon it on this one, then this is definitely a dub for you probably to summon on this banner when it comes out in 11 days. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have for you on this one, because again, I just like to break down the actual step up banner and look at it and weigh it for values and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people don't necessarily care, even though I said necessarily twice back to back. But you know, normal people don't necessarily really care about it. They just want to summon because it's there, step up LR for 200 Dragon Stones, and they summon and then they get royally shafted on this one because they're like, well, I got all dupes of units I already had. I'm like, yeah, no shit, that's gonna happen if you literally summon on a banner that you literally have 95% of the units on. You have 5% chance of getting something new. So weigh it, see how it is. I already know in 11 days, I already know I'm gonna get people that's gonna get royally shafted and ran through on this banner. And I know there's going to be people that's going to be getting just about everything that they want. And again, hypothetically, I hope that everyone pulls an LR on every step, because it's possible. So it's like, I'm pretty sure I got Ultra Instinct Goku last year after the whole fiasco. I think I got him on the 2nd step, and I was like, wow, that's insane that I actually pulled him after they fixed everything and it was on the 2nd step. So you can get multiple LRs through here if your blessings is good. If it's not, then you might get a dupe of something that you already got. But I'm pretty sure that this banner is going to be a whole lot better for a lot of people this year, especially with a lot of things that's happened so far and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to summon at least 80%, and we might even get honestly, I'm thinking we might even get top grossing for this one, because I know a lot of people is going to be going in, especially when they see sales and stuff like that again. So it's going to be a fun time, but at the same time, this video purpose is just to help, you know, if you're looking in that gray area or where you should summon or not, if you're trying to figure out what to do with the step up banner. And hopefully this video did help you. If it did, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put in more videos. Have an awesome day / night. Stay safe. God bless. And I'm out. Peace.